Franklin. I'm at a family function right now, but coins never stop. This project never stopped. So we're getting this AMA done. Really happy to have everyone here. Yeah, really excited to be here. So glad you guys are this early, man. This launch is gonna be a party, man. You're all gonna want to be there, or you're gonna hear about it the next day, man.
Awesome. So good evening, Worldcoin Talk community. Tonight we have an AMA with PawnMyNFT. Nico and Tendyman are here to talk about that. So maybe if we can start with a bit of your background in crypto.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Okay,
Nico
take it away.
here. Background in crypto started in 2017. I bought some Ethereum and just started dabbling in it here and there, and just been buying and selling ever since, man. I'm stuck in crypto now. We're all stuck in crypto, but yeah, started back in 2017. I've launched several projects, which are still up, running, alive, and successful. Rise Up is a anti-scam, anti-rug project, which we were one of the first ones to launch. And then we also launched Baby XRP, which was the first legacy token rewards token out there, Baby XRP. And now we are moving on and launching PawnMyNFT. It's a ecosystem that we're trying to build here. We have full support and backing from the members of the other communities, and there are actually a lot of them are in here with us now, listening to this AMA. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. Go ahead, Sandy.
Oh yeah, man. I was just talking about. I kind of introduced myself earlier. My name's Sandyman Franklin. I'm fully doxxed. I have launched Baby XRP with Nico. That was the first project that I was on, and been in the crypto space for about 1.5 years now. Really love it out here, man. It's a great way to make friends and meet people and expand your network and your net worth, obviously. So yeah, the crypto space has been nothing but good to me. I hope everyone else has kind of had the same experience, and if not, that's why we're here, man. So yeah, thanks everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, I remember Nico from Baby XRP that did really amazing and well, and Rise Up, War on Bugs, I know as well. He's a great guy.
Yep.
So Nico's well respected on the BSC. Yeah. So the NFT project advertising NFT collateralization. So you're going to offer loans that will start on the Ethereum blockchain, is that right?
Yeah, started on the Ethereum blockchain and worked my way over to Binance Smart Chain, and I saw the potential in Binance. So still new. Projects were launching and getting a lot of hype, and people were making a lot of money. And it's your gas fees are a lot lower, and it just made sense at the time. And it's paid off. It's paid off. So
awesome. So you're going to offer NFTs with project advertising, collateralization, and move into a multi-blockchain support, but it's going to start on the Ethereum blockchain, the NFTs, is it?
Yes, correct. So our project, in a nutshell, people nowadays, everybody's involved in NFTs. Everybody's moving to NFTs or trying to buy the next blue chip NFT. But one issue that they always seem to run into is a liquidity issue, whether it's trying to get into another token, a coin, Shiba's pumping, Ethereum's pumping, or there's another NFT that's coming out, and it's a Beeple, and you have an opportunity to snag one, and that if you get one, you're gonna make a lot of money off of that, whether it's a token or an NFT or anything like that. And the first thing that people tend to do is they open up the NFT wallet and they start to scavenge through their NFT wallet, picking and choosing which ones they want to get rid of in order to get liquidity. But what we are doing here is we're going to go ahead and solve that issue. We are launching a platform It's a peer-to-peer platform where you can actually take your NFT, post it on our platform, and people can start offering you loans on that NFT based off of the term, the interest, and the amount. So, say you have a CryptoPunk that you want to actually put on our platform, and the floor is 100 ETH on those CryptoPunks. People can start offering you as much as they want as a loan on that CryptoPunk. Now you have to, you're obligated to the terms and the conditions of that loan. If you do not pay back what you are obligated to pay back, you actually forfeit that NFT, and the lender takes possession of the NFT.
Okay, so what's the security going to be built around the platform? And is it going to be like a peer-to-peer where there's a third party holds the transaction? How will it work?
Oh, it will all be in a smart contract. So it would be similar to what you see with OpenSea. If I post my NFT up for sale in OpenSea, OpenSea itself doesn't have that NFT. It's in a smart contract, and when somebody purchases it, purchases that NFT, it all interacts in the smart contract. I get my funds and they get my NFT. So it's very similar. So it's all going to be locked up in a smart contract. PawnMyNFT never has possession, nor does the lender or borrower at that time have possession of that NFT. It is in a smart contract.
Awesome. Yeah, and it's decentralizing payment network on the platform as well.
I'm sorry, Glenn, you broke up a little bit.
It's decentralized payment network
Yes.
on the platform as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, so this is something that people, just we thought about it, long and hard, and we said, man, this is going to be something, that's going to be used by so many people. First of all, you're creating a non-taxable event, so if you need that liquidity, you can get the liquidity that you need, and then you still have the opportunity to claim the NFT, that you've been holding on to for so long, because that the project is going to be successful, or they're going to go into the metaverse, or and that it's going to be successful. How many times we sold a token to go jump into something else, and then you look back at the chart the next day and you're like, oh my god, what the heck just happened? If I would have just held it for one more day, I would have 5x or 10x, because I don't know what, and this week, that we're in right now, this 10 days that we're in right now, that's happened to a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people, it's crazy. It's Halloween today, but a lot of projects rose from the dead, and people have missed those opportunities because they wanted that liquidity to get into something else, and they gave up what they had to get into that other project, and now that other project is pumping, and people miss that opportunity because of this. So it's that's what this is going to solve. You can get that liquidity without having to give up your possession of your asset, or your NFT, and you can still get the liquidity that you need, and you won't miss out on that next project, because once you 10x that next project, you're going to be able to take that back and go take possession of your NFT back from the platform.
Right, and what's in it for the lender? Are they going to get interest rate on that? Or?
Absolutely. See, now the best part about this is each NFT is going to have multiple offers on it. It's not just going to have one offer. So say, I'll go back to the CryptoPunks, which there aren't any out there for sale. That's why they're selling for so much. That's why one just sold, I believe, for $529 million, $500 million for a CryptoPunk. White hair, green eyes. So say somebody does need liquidity and they do have a CryptoPunk and they happen to put that CryptoPunk up there. Floor price. There is no floor price. I mean, just but people are going to bid. And it's going to be a bidding war to give this person a loan, hoping that this person does not pay back that loan. So I can say, you know what? I'll give you 100 ETH at 3%, and you have 60 days to pay me back. And then Glenn wants this CryptoPunk, and he's hoping this guy defaults. He can say, you know what? I'll give you 150 ETH at 0%. I don't even want interest from you. You know, it's up to the borrower to pick which offer he wants or which offer they want, and at what terms they want. Somebody can say, I'll give you 5 ETH at 20% for 7 days. It doesn't mean that the borrower is going to take that loan. It just means that you decide what you want to borrow, what you want to lend based off of that NFT, and then the borrower can choose which option he likes.
Pawnbrokers is billions of dollars industry, and then bringing that to NFTs and coming out all the time. Are you planning on minting your own NFTs for the project as well? Or?
It's something that we can discuss later, or we can talk about later. Everybody right now is, any project you go into, they have NFTs, they're launching out, they're doing this, you're doing that. We just want a platform where all these other projects can actually come to, and all their members can come to. And that's why we've incorporated into our platform. That's just one part of our platform. That's the best part of our platform. That's the part that's not out there. But we've also done several other things on our platform that's going to drive NFT holders and projects over to our platform. One being we will be advertising. We're going to have advertising space for NFT projects, the same way you would go to PooCoin to see what's advertised, what tokens are launching, things like that. So we will have advertising space on our platform. We are also incorporating a NFT upvote system. So the same way you would go to CoinSniper, CoinHunter, any of those, we are going to have an upvote system. We're going to be offering that service for free to these projects. We will have 3 different promoted spots up top. But the reason why we're offering it for free to these projects is because we want these projects to go ahead and list their project and then tell their 5,000 Discord members or their 5,000 Telegram members to go to PawnMyNFT and make sure you upvote our project. And what's that doing for the project? It's actually bringing people over to our platform, and then they're going to see what we're doing in our platform. And we believe that that's also going to help with our volume, our people, and the platform itself.
Definitely. And so you're starting on the Ethereum blockchain with the NFTs, and then you're going to expand to BSC, Solana, and Polygon. What's the sort of timeline for the platform release for Ethereum, and then extending in the future onto the other blockchains?
Yeah. So our platform is being built as we speak. We have 4 developers working on the platform. Our platform will be done before Christmas. People will start being able to list their NFTs, borrowing and lending. For the Ethereum side of it, we are thinking we're probably looking at about anywhere from, I'm going to say, 90 to 120 days to incorporate a second blockchain onto the platform. And the reason why is, we want to just, when you first launch, you first have the platform, you want to focus and try to get as many people as you can. If I give you everything right now, you're going to ask me for something new tomorrow. So, and that's just the way it is, and it's CG, CMC, Dex trending, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And then you do it all today. And then tomorrow, everybody's like, okay, what are we doing today?
It's also with your dead name, everyone knows that you can deliver anyway. The coin market cap and the coin gecko in a reasonable time and everything. So the marketing side.
That's all the easy stuff, Glenn. That stuff's all easy. That's all the simple stuff. We have an amazing marketing plan put together. We're reaching all different communities, all different languages, all aspects of life. From the third world countries all the way up to the rich, because we believe that everybody builds a community. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we have an amazing marketing plan. We're targeting a lot of countries that are really big into crypto, and then a lot of countries that are really big into crypto, even the poor countries. Because those 0.1s and those 0.2s really help. When they're in your projects. So. Yeah.
So will there be profits from the platform, obviously from advertising and stuff? Will that go maybe back into people invested in PawnMyNFT?
Absolutely. So just to give you an idea, what we did was we wanted to make sure that we are set up to be able to be recognized by the bigger platforms and to be able to list on the bigger exchanges. And some of the things that they don't like are, with tokenomics, they don't like when it's a rewards token. They don't like when it's a reflection token. They don't like when there's, anything in your contract. They just want a really nice, clean contract. So what we decided to do was we're going to have low taxes. So we're doing 9 in, 10 out, real simple. We're doing 5, 3, and 1, 5 marketing, 3 team and development, and 1% liquidity on the way in. We're doing 5, 3, and 2 on the way out. So it's 5% marketing, 3% team and development, and then 2% liquidity on the way out. So we want people to be able to trade freely, just the same way you would with any legacy token that's out there. You're able to trade freely. You're not going to lose half of your bag because you're trying to sell it or have to put 30, 40% slippage just to sell. We want people to be able to trade freely. So what we're going to do is, with the platform fees and our marketing and advertising, we are going to take the revenue that we're going to put back into the project. And if you notice, there is no burn mechanism in our contract. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those, we're going to take the revenue that we've generated from our project, and we're going to buy tokens and burn them, adding liquidity back to the project and burning the tokens at the same time.
Awesome. And what will be the total supply at the start then for PawnMyNFT?
So the total supply is going to be 1 billion. So we're only going to have 1 billion tokens. Cool. We want the price, we don't want too many zeros, and a lot of these exchanges and a lot of these influencers and these people, when they see 8, 9 zeros, they think it's a joke. So we want to be able to attain, we want to be able to reach that penny, reach that 10 cents, that dollar, that $10, even that $100, hopefully, and get us in the top 500, top 250, even top 100 of the projects that are out there. And we're just going to keep building and innovating, and with what we're launching and with what we have, the utility that we have, we believe that we can get to those rankings and compete with the top guys up there. We believe CZ will take a look at us and mention us because of the utility and what we're bringing to Binance. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once the platform was up and running, if you could offer maybe airdrops to the investors, I know that worked really well with Baby XRP as well. Right, so we can move on to auditing's going to be done before launch or after launch?
I'm sorry?
Auditing's going to be done before launch or after launch?
I cannot hear you. I'm sorry, but you're...
Oh, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Auditing's going to be before launch or after launch?
Auditing. Okay, so yeah, so the auditing, I don't want to release, we're not releasing the contract too soon. I should have it released by Tuesday. I will get I'm going to get a 24-hour audit on the contract itself. So I'm going to fast track the audit on that. And then the platform itself will have multiple audits by multiple different companies. I'm not going to just trust one company to audit the platform because I'd rather have 2 different companies look at it and 2 different companies give me their feedback and what they found. So that way I can compare what they're both saying. If you just give it to one, if you give it to, I can give it to Certec, and the guy that's going to be auditing the contract at the time is in a rush to go home, and he sends it back to me. It's more of a security issue, and I have to make sure that the security and the people that are going to be invested and the people that are going to be using our platform, I got to make sure that they're safe, and I got to make sure that they that they have nothing to worry about. So it will be multiple audits for the platform through multiple different audit companies.
Yeah, and also, I mean, yeah, everyone wants an audit nowadays, but your name holds a lot of weight on the BSC, so your contracts have always been very well done, and yeah, and so
Yeah,
investors
appreciate it.
will just come over from
Definitely.
your
Just
name
look at
to
the, you still,
invest.
yeah, you still get the audit, just so you know, the ones that we're going to attract. You know, we're trying to attract a whole new investor that thinks, but you know, Binance is not what, you know, is nothing but shitcoins and scams. You know, we're trying to attract those people, and we want to bring those people in. And you know, one way to make them feel safe is with an audit. You know, they might not know who I am, or who Tendy Man is, or anybody that's going to be in that project. We're going to have some of the biggest names in that project, whether they're investors, whether they're influencers, or whether they're just there to say hi, you know. But not everybody knows who we all are, like we do within our community. You know what I mean? It's like a high school, I guess you can say. You know, we all come see each other. We go to class with each other, which is these projects. And at the end of the day, we all go home, go to sleep, and do it all over the next day, you know, so we know each other. But then, you know, with something like this that we're offering to people in the Ethereum blockchain and all these other blockchains that are out there, you know, we're gonna bring in a new investor. We're gonna bring in, you know, somebody that's never experienced the Binance Smart Chain before. So the first thing that I'd like to show them is the audit, you know, and then they can learn to trust who we are and who the community is, and who the, you know, who the dev and the team and the core and everything like that is.
And the team building up is people you've known for a long time in the BSC, is it? And so it's going to be an awesome team around that, mods, admins, and devs. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. There's gonna be a lot of people there. It's gonna be a party. November 3rd is going to be a party, guys. And if everybody does it right, we're all gonna win. You know, we can all win, guys.
Awesome. So yeah, we could maybe just go into the marketing after launch, what's planned and everything for the future.
No, definitely. So we do have actually, you know what? I'm gonna hand this over to Inzer. Inzer, are you here? Let's make sure he's unmuted.
Yep, I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, how are you? Do you want to go over
Good.
go over some of the pre-marketing plans, and then leading to launch, and then post-marketing plans, please?
Definitely. So before the launch, we have a AMA tour. We have a PRs. We're gonna be listed over 400 publication sites. We're gonna be releasing YouTube videos from famous people, also as a Twitter. So after the launch, we're gonna get a Twitter trending first week. We're gonna work on CMC trending, CG trending, DEX tools trending, PoolCoin ads, BSC scan ads, Coin Hunter ads, huge marketing plan. So definitely is gonna be huge, and kind of that's it. So we're gonna be trending everywhere. Also, we are working on China community marketing, Weibo, WeChat, Fake Shahio. So
Korea, baby.
as we said, we're gonna work on Zilla. Yeah, that's right.
Great.
So,
so the pre-sales.
We're leaving no stone unturned, Glenn. We're going everywhere. We're gonna make sure everybody knows about us. You know, yeah. So
Awesome. And then the pre-sales at 6 p.m. UTC on November the 3rd. It's a whitelist pre-sale. Is there any spots there, or people can join the community and get on the whitelist?
Well, we do have our whitelist is almost full, but we are going to go ahead and give you guys. We're going to give you guys some spots. That way you can give them out to your community. You know, however you guys do your contests, or you know, pick a number from 1 to 10. You know, it's up to you guys. Yeah, so we will go ahead and we'll go ahead and give the community the whitelists. We just don't know how you're going to choose them. I know you're going to keep probably a couple for your core team, but you know, we highly recommend that you give them out to the community also, and make sure that it's fair to some of the people in the community. That's just how, I don't know, it's just how we've always operated. You know that, you know. So
yeah, we can do a Twitter competition for that. You know,
that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and give you guys 10 whitelist spots. and Inzer at Inzer, INZERR, is going to be the one that you send the wallet addresses to. And we recommend that you get them there by November 2nd, please. That way we have enough time to make sure and audit everything on our end to make sure that they're in the whitelist.
Inzer, I just answered to your GM. Thank you.
Okay. Well, yeah, it'll be sent through us, and then we'll give them out Secret Services to the community. I don't think it's for each investor, but you can ask. No harm in asking. You're all right. No harm in asking. So, yeah. So the pre-sale.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Glenn.
The pre-sale minimum, maximums, and the soft cap, hard cap.
Yeah, so it's going to be a point. So just to give you guys a little breakdown of what's been going on our end. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty big sale. We started off with the private sale, and our private sale one was for baby XRP holders, the people that have been with us from day one, the people that believe in us and have held, so we did do a private sale, which we were able to reach around 650 BNB. And then we started a whitelist pre-sale, and it was people that bought baby XRP, sweep legit, Twitter contest, all sorts of different things that we were doing in a whitelist pre-sale. And we were we're gonna launch through Pink Sale. And what we realized is, if we launch through Pink Sale at the hard cap that we want to launch to, that we're going to be paying Pink Sale a little bit too much. They want 2% of the tokens, and they want 2% of the BNB. And when you do the math, you're like, man, that's a lot to not only give them 2% of your BNB that you're raising. So if we did a just for numbers, if we did a 2,000 BNB pre-sale, they want 40 BNB and then 2% of the tokens. And to me, it's a liability to give anybody 2% of the tokens at launch price, because at any given time, it's what can ruin the chart. So what we decided to do is we turned our whitelist pre-sale into a second private sale where we raised 1,200 BNB there, and give or take, but we raised another 1,200 BNB. That way we can minimize the tokens that we have to give out for the pre-sale and minimize the BNB. I'm not too concerned or worried about the BNB. It was more the tokens, just giving somebody the 2% and hoping they don't sell those tokens or dump them. And I have nothing against Pink Sale or the guys over there. It's just the personal, the team and just saying, hey, why are we going to give out 2% of those tokens? So we did the second private sale, and we were able, private sale, and we were able to take our pre-sale down to 500 BNB. So we'll have a 500 BNB hard cap, which I honestly believe will probably be filled in seconds.
You brought Darren Howell from Baby XRP. That's awesome. And like 2%, sometimes that's what the team gets, and they're working their ass off. So to get that for a few hours, working the pre-sale is a bit. I don't know what the X-sale charge is.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And the contract, have you got any anti-bot, anti-whale, maximum wallets, that sort of thing into the contract?
So yes, we will have. We're going to have anti-snipe. We're going to have anti-snipe. We're also going to have a 2% max wallet, which we will have in the beginning, but we will end up removing that max wallet because once the price is high enough, it's going to cost big money to get that wallet to 2%. So you can, we're just going to have to be able to open it up and people trade freely, so. But I even at the beginning, I believe that the token price at launch, to have a 2% wallet, it's still going to cost you some money, so it's something that I'm not too worried about because, mind you, it's not 100 BNB that's going into liquidity. It's going to be 1,500 BNB that's going into liquidity, at launch. So, it's going to be a big project right off the bat. So if somebody wants a 2% wallet, God bless them, but they're going to be spending money on it, but I am putting it up. I'm just putting it up there in the beginning just to protect the integrity of the project. And then also, Yeah, the anti-snipe. If somebody tries to snipe the project, I will keep your BNB. I will not give it back to you, and I'll give it back to the community somehow, some way. So,
awesome. And is it going to be a high liquidity to market cap then? Yeah, the 1,500 going in.
Yeah. I don't believe in the $500 million market caps with $238,000 in them that's going around right now. Yeah, I stay away from those projects, and I that's not how it's supposed to be. Like I said, this is a project that wants to attract the attention of the biggest people out there and attract the attention of some of the biggest names. We want them to talk about us without really having to reach out to them. We want people to say, man, I'm going to go pawn my NFT, so we want to make sure that everything's legit. And the first time somebody opens up our chart and looks at our liquidity and looks at our holders and this and that, they don't see anything to worry about. That's why we're doing this. We're not, there's going to be no team tokens. There's not going to be that, 5%, dev team token, or no tokens are going to go into the marketing wallet. It's going to be converted straight to BNB. We want people to be safe in this project. We're not going to, we will have a reserve of tokens. And the reason why is because we want to launch on an exchange immediately to give those Ethereum people and, all these other people, the opportunity to buy us through an exchange if they're not familiar with the Binance Smart Chain. So we want to make it easier for, real world people to purchase our token. So we're going to go ahead and we will be launching on an exchange almost immediately. Once we have everything ready, we're launched. We'll start working on the exchange, and I'm hoping 7 to 10 days we will be on an exchange.
Awesome. So I can open it up to the team. I know there's an investor waiting to speak, but anyone on the team got a question for Nico? No, I can open it up to the investor. Then Ava, Dad Princess, you've got a question? Are you there, Ava?
Hello.
Have you got a question?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I have a question.
Hello.
Most investors focus only on the short-term price of the token instead of the actual value of the project. So what are the benefits for long-term investors in project?
I'm sorry. We have a lot of background noise. Glenn, if you heard that question, can you clarify?
Yes, something about the long-term holders. I don't know where that noise is coming from, actually. About long-term investors staying with the project. What are the plans? I think she was asking.
Some of the things that we're going to do, we're going to end up incorporating a reward system for holders of the token that are utilizing the platform. So as a holder of the token, if you are borrowing or lending on our platform, you will earn points. And then once you get to certain tiers and certain points, you end up getting certain, I guess, rewards back to you. And then, with long-term investors, it's more of a, we've thought of different ways to reward the long-term investors. We just want to make sure, though, that the token itself, is sustainable and it doesn't have any issues, because, a lot of the tokens that are out there, one of the biggest issues is, the contracts selling all the time to reward its holders. So you're giving from Peter and, taking from Paul, and that's something that we thought about. And, we believe that, the long-term investors, the best thing for them to do is grow with the project and with the token. We need people to realize, eventually we can, we will, like you said earlier, it's nothing that we have planned right away, but, if when a project gets big and, we decide to launch other things, and add other things to it, those long-term investors are going to have first access to anything, whether it is an NFT, whether it is a game, whether we do go into the metaverse and we launch our pawn shop inside the metaverse, and people can actually go into the metaverse and do their transactions in the metaverse. So there's, we know a lot of people that are involved in blockchain and things like that. So we will, and we've always been, the first to do something. We've always been, we've always come up with with something new, and that's the only way we're going to do it with PawnMyNFT. If it's something that we're going to come up with, it's going to be something new. It's going to be something innovative. It's going to be something different, and our holders and our investors will be there for that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it looks like it's a unique idea, PawnMyNFT. So with the platform that keeps long-term investors around, then you expand onto other blockchains. So there's plenty going forward for the years ahead, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I said, we can say, okay, we're going to reward our long-term investors in Reflections or BNB or anything like that. But as a long-term investor, all I'm doing is taking it from the liquidity. So it's just going to bring your token down and just giving it back to you, if it makes sense. Yeah.
And then if the volume's not there, people leave and get upset. Yeah. So definitely, it sounds a lot more better for investors. I think Arva's here again. If there's a lot of sound in the background, Arva, I'll have to mute you, but I'll allow you to speak again in case we missed something there. Are you there, Arva? She had a hand up again now. Okay, is there any more questions from the team or community for Nico about PawnMyNFT?
I have one
Hi, Arva,
question.
You're back. Yeah.
Your project seems named PawnMyNFT. Seems to be very interesting. Does it have any story behind it?
Does it have a story behind it? Well, it's just the whole aspect of borrowing and lending. If somebody, I live in Chicago, so with COVID and everything that happened, a lot of people lost their jobs, and all of a sudden you saw these pawn shops popping up everywhere, because what people were doing was were taking their assets and going to these pawn shops and actually getting loans so they can pay their bills, they can feed their families, they can get liquidity for whatever they needed, and that's what pawning is. Pawning is the act of taking an asset and gaining liquidity for that asset with the option to retrieve your asset once that is your obligations are fulfilled. So instead of people having to sell all the time, they don't have to do it anymore. We're solving that issue where you don't have to do it anymore. You don't have to sell your NFT, or people. And here, I just want everybody to realize, this is not only about digital art. This is going to go into metaverse land. This is going to go into anything that has to do with a non-fungible token. It can be a collector, it can be a sports card once they become non-fungible tokens. They're already out there. Your non-fungible token sport cards are out there. It can be anything that has to be do with the non-fungible token. If Toyota decides that all titles are going to be ERC, you know what I mean? Like, it can be anything that has to do with a non-fungible token. So it's given people the opportunity to not have to get rid of their assets in order to gain liquidity. We're solving that issue.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Anything in the real world is going to be recreated in the virtual world eventually.
Definitely.
And so it's exciting times over the next decade for crypto. Right, so I can ask if anyone's got any more questions.
If I could just interrupt you there quickly, Glenn. I like to think that the name is a nice contrast. It's very, very simple and straightforward. And then the functionalities that the team's building in the back are very complex. So I think the contrast had a lot to do with that too. When someone hears it, you don't got to ask any other questions. What's the project name? PawnMyNFT? Okay, I know exactly what I can do there.
That's it.
That's a big reason for it.
That's it. Yeah.
It says it on the tin. Yeah, that's what we like. Tony Montana, I think you've got a question. Allow me to speak. Go ahead, Tony. Are you there? No, I think he's disappeared now. Right. Can't see any more questions. So yeah, if we want to recap or go over anything we've missed, Nico, Tendyman, and then I can wrap it up, finish the recording and send a copy over for you to share with your community, to pin in our community.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, the project's all about empowering NFT holders to do what's best for them and not forcing them to liquidate their prize NFTs, or and like I said, I'm gonna assume that anywhere from 50 to 80% of the people in here that were in crypto when SHIB or any of these tokens launched, probably bought some and held it and saw that they had missed opportunities because they were still holding it, so they liquidated, and sold it. If you had that opportunity to do it all over again, even with Bored Ape Yacht Clubs and CryptoPunks and everything like that, some of these CryptoPunks sold for $30, $20. They're worth millions of dollars right now. I believe some of those people had the opportunity to get liquidity and hold on to some of those assets, that it could have changed their lives now. And if they had that opportunity back then, people would have utilized it and people would have used it. And that's what we're bringing to this space, and not just this space. We're bringing it to all spaces out there, bringing it to all the blockchains. We want everybody to be able to use our platform and at the same time be a Binance Smart Chain token.
Awesome, yeah. So yeah, anyone listening back to recording, we can give you the Telegram official link in the text chat. You can go over there. Nico and the team are welcome back here anytime to post in the text chat updates on the project and the launch. Thanks very much for coming. It's been a great AMA. It's a really unique idea, and I'm looking forward to the future for PawnMyNFT.
No, we appreciate you guys having us here.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate your community tuning in and listening to us. And if anybody has any more questions, we are always in the PawnMyNFT Telegram. There's always people there. We have a big team. You'll always find an answer. We'll see you guys November 3rd at the party.
Awesome. Have you got the Scots guy who was in his boxes doing the VC one day from Baby XRP? He's a cool guy.
Yeah. No, we have a lot of people. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a feeling that a lot of those turned up people that we saw in VC for Baby XRP, you already know they're gonna be back. So like Nico said, it's gonna be a party, man. Get dressed up, take a shower, put your cologne on, man. Turn your VC on. Just join us. It's gonna be great, man. Y'all be hearing about it the next day.
Glenn, we're gonna have. There's gonna be.
So this is prom. This is prom, guys.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people. There's gonna be a lot of people in our voice chat. There's gonna be a lot of the voice chat mods that you hear from a lot of these other projects. They're just like, Nico, I got you. I don't, while they're out there telling other projects, this is what I cost. They're like, I'm not charging you nothing. I'm just glad I'm in your project from the get-go, and we know what the hell this thing's about to do. So pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about being able to be neutral between all the communities and all the lounges and all the groups that are out there, and actually getting all these groups and communities and whale groups and everything, getting them together and believing in one project, unified pretty much. So it's going to be big, guys. It's going to be big. It's going to be exciting, and I can't wait.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, if I'm not working, I'll come over for the pre-sale. Should be some good fun. Yeah, definitely. Right, I'll finish the recording and send over a copy to your team. And like I say, thanks very much for coming and doing an AMA with us. It's a really exciting project, and I'm sure lots of investors are going to get involved with this one.
I appreciate it, Glenn. Thank you, and thank you to the welcoming community.
Hello.
We will see you guys.
I appreciate you. Have a day.
Yeah, I think we finished it up now, Alva. But you can go over to the chat and I'll have, you can ask a question. I'll post the
That's all right. You can
Telegram
still,
link.
Hey, Ava, you
now.
can, you can
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can still ask me her. She can still ask me the question. I'm still here. Hello?
Ava, did you have another question? Maybe not. Maybe she's just going to say thanks very much. I don't know.
Hello.
She's gone again. Hello, Ava. Yeah, you there?
I say something, if you don't
Sure,
mind.
yeah.
Can you give some rewards to joining your group?
You're asking for the Telegram link. I'm just going to post that in chat. You're breaking up. We can't actually hear. There's a Telegram link. You can ask questions in their chat. And I'm posting the website now in the text chat.